from the mistake on the lake
and the land of the burning river. You're watching
The Mummy and the Monkey! Mwah!
She's a mummy and he's a monkey. It's the Mummy and the Monkey show. She's spooky, yummy, scary, funny.
Hey!
Come on, let's go. This haunted hullabaloo is just waiting for you. Join the Mummy and the Monkey show. Yeah.
Hello and welcome, boils and ghouls, to our 6th and final episode of the Mummy and the Monkey show for Season 1! We have something super special lined up for you later, and... Where's Grimm? You know, I sent him out earlier to the giant Igor grocery store to pick up a few things for me, and he really should have been back by now. Grimm? Hey, Grimm? Monkey Man, where you be? We're on the air. We have a show to do.
I be up here, Dusty.
Grimm! Whoa! What are you doing way up there on that tall ladder? And why are you wearing that ridiculous red cape? Come down from there before you hurt yourself.
Okay, I got that stuff you wanted. I'll be right down, Dusty. Up, up, and away!
Oh, ouch! Ooh. Silly Simeon, are you okay?
Ouchie wouchie indeed, yes. Must have had this thing on backward or something. I don't know why it's not working, you know?
What the heck was that all about, Banana Brains?
Look, I'll get to that in a second, but first, let me give you the stuff that I brought for you. How's that, all right?
Ooh.
Okay. Make things right here, all right? Here we go. First off, here is that pack of 75-watt light bulbs that you asked for. You could use like a rattle, man, you know. Sorry about that. And secondly, let's see. Ooh, here is the coffee cup that you needed. Yes, for your morning coffee, of course. Well, okay, so it makes a better steak knife now, but you know, hey, it's a multi-use thing now, all right? Hey, look, can't cry over broken glass, right? And last but not least, 1 dozen cage-free eggy wags. Yes, your favorite. Oh, and look. They're all still in perfect condition. Not one's broken. Here you go.
Oh.
Butterfingers.
Just have a seat, Monkey Man. Come on, we got a show to do.
All right. You're absolutely right, Janet. And a very special show at that. Yes, it's the reason why I'm wearing this spiffy red cape after all. Yeah. We're dedicating this program to pay homage to a Cleveland TV legend portrayed by Channel 43 newsman Martin Sullivan, also known as Super
Yeah, so Grimm, I've been looking forward to this episode since we started. We have super host skits, interviews with fans, and a Q&A special with Marty himself.
Yeah, you bet your withered raps we do. Not to mention a Three Stooges short and a quickie made-for-TV movie from 1958 called Tales from Frankenstein. All of this wrapped up into a slam dunk of a show we're calling Mad Theater Revisited, a tribute to Superhost. Yes.
So let's get this show on the road by giving you a little background on Soups and the TV station he entertained many a Clevelander from for over 20 years. It's time for Janet Decay's Rotten Reels. Hey Fuzzy, what are you doing?
I think I figured out how this cape works.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The directions are on a tag inside of here in Chinese, okay? So all I need to do is plug in the magic words to make it work to this online language pronunciation text-to-speech program and press the button. Here we go.
上讲课程。
Oh, the tape. Alright gang, I have a mini history lesson for you. So all of you meme-reading, Chipotle-eating millennials out there, turn those cat videos off on your phones and pay attention. Many fans know and love Superhost, but there's also many that are unfamiliar with this great Northeast Ohio TV legend. So, roll the tape! The TV station, WUAB 43, was the second channel in Cleveland to broadcast on UHF. Yes, back when TVs had dials and you had to set the antenna just right for that channel to come in. I'm sure some tweeters out there are like, huh? What's a UHF? Well, just Google it later on or watch Weird Al's movie UHF for a better idea. They first hit the airwaves on September 15, 1968, and from 1969 to 1989, WUAB floor director and staff announcer Martin Sullivan threw on long johns, a red cape, and Converse shoes to be transformed into Superhost on Saturday afternoons. Sometimes he'd also fill in for news broadcasts and the Daily Afternoon Prize movie whenever TV personality and radio DJ John Lanigan needed a day off. Superhost show Mad Theater offered a broad spectrum of entertainment for all ages, from a monster movie to Three Stooges and the occasional political commentary. He'd also add in his own skits and spoofs such as The Moronic Woman, Battlestar Ethnica, and Caboose Soup, to name a few.
Out of the American East comes country's kink of the road, Caboose Soup.
During the late 1980s, TV programming shifted gears as pro wrestling and other sports entertainment grew popularity. Superhost was forced to hang up the red cape. Martin Sullivan still worked for WUAB doing other odd jobs, and in 1993 he retired from the boob tube altogether. Martin Sullivan was just a regular guy and clearly had no real superpowers, but it's what made him super remarkable. This mild-mannered TV announcer charmed many viewers in Northeast Ohio and is a place in the hearts of people that remember his Saturday afternoon antics forever. Well, that's it for now, my creepies, and with any luck, what's old can be cool again. That's why the Monkey Man and I are here. And for more info on horror hosts and their history, just check it out on the online, as my mummy would say. Mwah. See ya!
Folks, poor Buster broke his finger on the camera. No, we're going to have a special, our special guest today on the show, the Mummy.
Oh, no. mummy is wearing a white ensemble made of white applique gauze. The midriff is fashioned from yards of linen bandage with a beautiful flowing bodice. Together with matching accessories, this outfit adds up to the latest spring fashion wear.
And how about that, folks? And now, for your amazement and edification, we're going to do a little dance for you, okay? Maestro, hit it with that dance music.
Welcome back, my scaries. Now you see why Cleveland folks love their local TV show hosts so much. And it's our pleasure to have the opportunity to share it with the world out there. Well, not like the entire world is watching, but you know what I mean. You okay over there, Flyboy?
Oh, my aching head. Oh, man. It's a good thing that I landed in that dump truck full of compost. Let me tell you, it helped break my fall, yeah.
Oh, I was wondering why you smelled a little worse than usual.
Oh, so sorry, Ragamuffin. You know what? I'll go jump in the shower and clean up a little bit. And you can introduce the next bit, huh? How about them apples, huh?
Okay. Well, let's keep this cauldron a-brewing with the first of 2 installments of Superhost Fans Remember, followed by a Three Stooges short, just like Soup used to do.
You'll pay for this!
Got him good this time.
What do I remember about Channel 43 and Superhost? I remember sitting through a lot of bad movies and go to commercial and no sketch, no skit, and then I'd sit through another segment of the awful movie, and maybe if I was lucky I'd get to see a skit or sketch. I also remember one of the sketches, I think my favorite one was the moronic woman where he kicked a field goal and his leg went with the ball through the uprights. And I also remember being fairly young when I would watch Superhost on Saturdays, and then I would see the same guy doing the news that evening acting real serious, and I thought that was slightly confusing.
Hi, I'm Claude, and I just wanted to tell you a few things about my memories of Superhost. I remember spending the night at my grandparents' house on Friday nights, waking up on Saturday mornings on Channel 43 and watching the skits. Oftentimes you'd have Three Stooges, and I watched it for many years, so love the show.
Yeah, I remember Superhost. I was a kid, it was a couple of times, I was a kid and being like super excited to see like either Godzilla. Well, first of all, it was all about the Three Stooges because, you know, Three Stooges is inherently funny. But I even remember him running in and going into the phone booth, which don't exist anymore, and him changing, and you sat down, you were good for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then later on, what was incredibly funny to me now, you know, think about Superman, how Superman had the Clark Kent identity. Well, back in the day, WUAB used to do news at night, you know, whatever. And I remember one night they were doing a news story, or they were doing the news, and Marty Sullivan was the guest anchor. And I freaked out completely because I thought I had figured out that Marty Sullivan was actually Superhost, and I was watching this going on, trying to figure out, like, oh my God, that's Superhost, and like, that's a secret identity. And being a kid and totally just like, I couldn't believe it, and I was just like, oh my God, one of our friends are watching this. Do they get it? Like, I can't tell anybody that Marty Sullivan is Superhost. And I just remember him being really straight-laced and just really just telling the news, and me just watching it and freaking out, like, oh my God, I'm watching Superhost. So that was funny to remember.
Hi, I'm Thomas Jenny. I'm Executive Director of Department Gallery of Fine Arts, and my Superhost memory, I can remember being a kid. I'd watch it all afternoon, and I had a sketch pad and a pen, and I would draw all the monsters I saw all afternoon. I would remember what I saw that afternoon and draw and draw and draw. And it was like I went on this grand vacation I never went on. I would just recount whatever I saw that afternoon, and I did that every week, and it was really, that's not only the show itself, but the memory of afterwards of doing that, and it sparked kind of an interest in art as a kid. So that's my Superhost memory.
I got it. It's awesome.
Hi, everybody. Cleveland here with Phil and Eric. Phil and Eric show. Hey there, guys. And we're talking about Superhost, our favorite friend.
Good.
Hey.
Superhost over there. I tell you what, we grew up, obviously in Cleveland, that's right area, Northeast Ohio. Superhost was a huge influence growing up, and Godzilla films, Three Stooges, all that good stuff.
Bonehart, The Silence.
The
Soup's on.
Soup's on.
Give me the shoe.
I fell in love with pretty much with horror.
With him?
Little man crush. I can admit, I'll tell you what, nothing better than when I heard Soup's on, and I just watching it, growing up, I loved it. I knew there was either going to be some classic cheesy skit that I was going to watch, like, of course, I think everybody's favorites, Convoy, that was my favorite.
Convoy, yes.
And then, watching the old Godzilla movies. It's just...
I have a favorite memory about Superhost. The funny thing was, whenever he would do his newscasts,
yes,
sometimes he would leave his tights on under the desk, so literally you would just see his top half.
Yeah, because I don't even remember that.
Here's something I remember.
Oh boy,
Here's something. Now get this. You'll like this.
Sit back and stay tight, folks. He's got a lot of them.
Now, this is a story that Chuck said a long time ago. Their Superhost had a little telephone booth. Okay, what happened was one time Chuck and John came over to WUAB because Chuck was doing some editing. They decided they were going to appropriate the phone booth, and they were going to use it in some skits or whatever. Well, it took forever and a day for Superhost to figure it out what happened to the phone booth, and hey, am I telling the story? All right, and
not very well.
Okay, you tell it then. But eventually it was returned.
Eventually, wow.
Thank God. By the way, I got this autograph at the Star Trek convention in 1977, I think.
Okay. Oh,
yes.
wow.
Thanks, Marty, for all the years of great comedy and fun.
So, there we go.
We all love you.
Yes, thanks, Marty.
Group hug around Superhost. Don't sweat on him. Thank you.
That is the toughest spot I ever tackled. Only beat me. Shep, give me a hand, will you?
I can't now. I gotta finish my pants.
Hey, fellas. Listen to this letter. Gentlemen.
That ain't for us. We're not gentlemen.
Speak for yourself. Oh! Gentlemen, this is to inform you that unless overdue payments for tailoring equipment are made within 24 hours, we will repossess said equipment. Balance now due $321.86. Skin and Flint Finance Corporation. I, Fleesom, President.
They'll put us out of business. What'll we do? You guys worry about that. I'm too young to worry and get wrinkles on my pretty little face. What we need is a little music to cheer us up.
News flashes. Police are frantically scouring the town in search of Terry Slippery-Fingered Hargan. Hargan has robbed his 18th consecutive safe in 9 days. A large reward is offered for his capture. Does your car have indigestion? Does it burp in the morning? Try No Burpaline, the only gasoline containing bicarbonate of soda.
Hey, Mo, why don't we capture Hagen and collect the reward, then we can pay our bills?
Oh, it's as simple as all that. Hagen is going to walk right in here and let you capture him. You're nuts. We're going to be paupers. Paupers.
Are you kidding? We're not even married.
Why don't you be quiet? Oh, think.
Well, anyway, I got the spot out. Oh, boy. Am I a sap?
I can't think when I'm hungry. Oh, a funny man. What's the matter with you?
What did I do?
Who wants lunch?
I do. Make me some too, will you?
Okay, coming up.
Boy.
Well, here we are. What are you stalling around for? Oh. You know you got a rush order to get out? Get Mr. Grant's pants and hand press them. All right, but where are they? I pinned them up in the shade. What'd you do with them?
I didn't touch him.
Uh-oh. Here, hurry up and press those. What are you standing around for? You double-crosser!
wise guy. This time I'll close you. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Mo.
Oh, think nothing of it.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
What's the idea? I'm sorry you stepped into me.
Hey, fellas! A customer. Say, have you seen...
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. You've really come to the right place.
You bet. This is the store where your dollars have more sense.
Say, we've got the very sport coat you're looking for. I don't want a coat.
But listen, mister, we're going to give you a bargain. Where did you ever get this mess?
I bought it here.
Oh, what a beautiful masterpiece.
Here. Isn't it a beauty?
Genuine import. Smell the ocean. And it's 200% wool.
200%?
Yeah, these sheep led a double life.
Yes, sir. And I'll just throw them right in there. I don't...
Right.
Will you...
There you are.
I don't want a coat. I don't want a coat. I don't want a coat!
Oh, he don't want a coat.
What he wants is a pair of our slick slacks.
Why don't you tell me the man wants slacks? Get him slacks. Go ahead. I don't want any... All right, look. Now, look, Bud. In this store, the customer's always right.
Here you are, brother. Slick slacks. Try 'em on for size.
Oh, yes. Try him right on. Gee, officer, we...
Yeah.
Quiet! You birds realize you just let Terry Hargan, the bank robber, slip right through my hands? I ought to run you in.
Please, officer, I got 6 wives and 2 kids.
Honest, officer, there was nobody came in here. Well, he's in the neighborhood. Keep a sharp lookout. I'll be back.
Right.
Right. Oh, Marty.
Hi, Sugar Plum, how are you?
Just dandy. Listen carefully. My clothes are in the Pit Boys tailor shop around the corner. Now, in the watch pocket of the trousers, there's a piece of paper with a combination to a safe. I want to do that job tonight, and I need that paper.
Okay, Sugar. Just leave it to me.
Hey, fellas. Look what I found in the pocket of these pants. LRL. 1, 1, 2.
Hey. L1, R1. Left one, right one.
This is the combination to a safe. TH. I wonder what that means.
Teddy Roosevelt?
You're wrong, quiz kid.
TH. I got it.
What?
Thomas Edison.
Why don't you dumbbell stop? Terry Hargan, he was here. The bank robber was here.
You're crazy. Those clothes came off one of the dummies. Now, no cracks. Oh. Hiya, fellas. Is my coat altered?
Just finished.
Oh, fine.
Try it on.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Here, brush them off.
Sleeves 31 inches. How's
That's right,
that?
31. Who made that hat?
My mother.
I thought so.
There you are. You're all set.
Right. Well, see you on payday.
Right. What kind of brushing you doing around here?
He had a loose baste. Yes, ma'am?
Do die.
Oh, that's his natural expression.
What can we do for you?
I'd like to have this dress dyed.
What color?
Henna color.
You mean henna color at all?
No. Henna. Henna. It's kind of a brown reddish.
I never ate a brown reddish.
I'm also interested in a sport coat and a pair of slacks. For my brother. There's exactly what I want.
Oh, yes, you have it. Tegel gabardine.
How much would that be?
42.
39.
You better add that up. What's the total? $411, but there's a sale today.
You get 10% off.
That makes it $42.50.
I'll take them.
Oh, just a moment. I'll be right back. And a color.
You mean brown radish?
Oh, yellow, turnip, blue, cucumbers, anything
I
at all.
see.
Go ahead. There we are.
You said $42.50?
Yeah.
100, 200, 300, 450. There you are. Keep the change.
Thanks. Aren't we the saps? We had a fortune in our hand and let it slide through. I'm going to search all the clothes.
Me too. 400, 100.
Hey, look, I found another 50. Yeah, so you did. Why?
Hey, leave him alone.
Hiya, fellas. My wife is just crazy about the way you fixed this coat. She wants you to make me a pair of pants to match.
Hi.
You got him.
There you are, Sugar Plum.
Oh, I knew you'd come through, baby. This is it. Receive payment in full. Pit boys, cleaners. Why, they're dirty. They even took my bankroll, the dirty crooks. Come on, boys, we're going calling.
Green suit, dry clean.
Dry clean, right.
Goldberg, repair the pockets.
Goldberg repair pockets.
Gint. Yes, what can you do for you, sir?
We'd like to have our suits cleaned and pressed while we wait.
Why, certainly. Yes, sir. That's what we'll do. Uh-oh.
All right, Bub. Where that piece of paper was in my pants pocket.
You mean the one with the numbers on it?
That's it, that's it.
And the letters LRL?
Yes, yes. Where is it?
I never saw it.
Oh, a wise guy. Okay, fellas, make them talk.
Oh, no.
Get him.
Now, take it easy.
Where's that guy was here?
He went that away.
Oh, I'll get him. I'll...
Oh!
Why?
Cut it out, will you?
All right, come across with that paper.
Oh, the paper.
Yes, the paper.
Why didn't you say so? There it is. Hey, Larry, I got him. Ouch! Ouch!
Nice work, Mo. We might as well press his pants.
Where is that paper?
I tell you, I haven't got it.
You'll talk. There. You'll talk now.
Hey.
Shut up. Where is that piece of paper?
I haven't got it.
Oh, still won't talk.
Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Honest, I did.
Still won't talk.
Honest, I...
Oh.
Oh, his head is steaming. Hey, Mo! Mo, Larry! Get me off here! Oh!
Kid, take it easy. Right.
Oh! How do you feel, kid?
Oh, I'm all right.
We got him! We got Hargan! Oh. What's that? It's Hargan, all right.
Oh,
nice work, boys. We're in the chips.
The moolah.
Now we can pay Skin and Flint. Oh, a couple of more. Hold him while I phone for the wagon. Wait a minute. When do we get our reward? The reward? Oh, I get the reward. But here's some tickets to policeman's ball. Tickets to the policeman's ball?
Oh, green stuff.
Nick, I'll take him. Thanks again, boys.
Oh, thank you.
Hurry up, count it quick. How much we got?
Wait a minute. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50. Oh, how did that get in here?
Welcome back, everyone. Man, was that funny or what? Huh? Nothing like the Stooges, let me tell you. Yes, sir. But you know what wasn't funny?
What's that, Grimster?
That awful juvenile prank that you played on me on the last break. I mean, flushing the commode while I'm taking a shower? I mean, really, come on. Grow up already, will ya? Oh, jeez.
Aw, simmer down, Simeon. It was all a good, clean fun. And speaking of that, for once you smell great.
Oh, no, you don't, Mummy Buns. You're not sweet-talking your way out of this one this time. No way,
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Is there anything I could say or do?
Let me think on that for a second. No.
Ooh, I know. I'll give you my super, ultra rare vintage, super host Frisbee.
Whoa! Wow! What, really? I mean, it's one of your most prized possessions. Are you sure you want to part with it?
Oh, absolutely! Hey, let's play a little catch before we intro tonight's movie.
Woo, sounds like fun. I'm game. You know what? I'll go out to catch, all right?
Okay. You ready, Grimm?
Ready, Dusty.
Okay, catch! Oh, jeez.
Ow.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ow! What's your malfunction today, Moldy? I mean, really? Between crashing through the roof and being scalded by hot water, this really smarts the most.
To be fair, the crashing through the roof wasn't my fault.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Is it okay if I intro the movie?
Sure, Grimm. Go right ahead.
No!
Sorry.
Get ready, cousins, for a film that you will soon forget. The classically atrocious Tales of Frankenstein, shown in 2 parts, with the second installment of Superhost Fans Remember, sandwiched in between, as we continue with Mad Theater Revisited, a tribute to Superhost. Right here on The Mummy and the Monkey, yes. Say, Decay, we got any of that super gorilla goop lying around?
I think so. We'll be right back after the movie. Oh, don't worry, Grimbo. We'll patch you up good as new.
I hope so, because I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be good. Oh, boy.
What the? Waiter. Oh, yes, sir. How can I help you? What seems to be the problem?
I can't eat this.
Well, why not?
There's a fly in it.
Those nuggets some hamburger joints offer are actually reprocessed chicken. But at Breezy's, we serve something special.
Excuse me, but what was that? That's chicken.
Chicken?
That's what I said. We serve only the bestest whole chickens.
None of that pieces and parts stuff.
Pieces and parts chicken?
Yeah, you know, that's when they take all the chickens and assemble their various pieces and parts, mash them all together, then cut them up in little bitty pieces they call nuggets.
I see. Okay, give me a chicken sandwich to go.
Uh-huh. 1 chicken sandwich to go.
1 chicken sandwich to go.
Okay, here you go.
At Breezy's, you get only whole, tender, meaty chickens. None of that pieces and parts chicken. For Breezy's kind of people.
You know, broadcast folks, especially in Cleveland, are a very small fraternity, and everybody knows each other. They know, they socialize with each other. They have a great time, and sometimes they would appear on other people's shows. So the greatest thing was, I remember a lot of the Superhost stuff. I remember Convoy, and I remember all the wonderful things with this show. But I remember once I was watching Big Chuck and Houlihan, and they were going to do a Superhost, not a Superhost thing. They were doing the thing where Herb Thomas would turn into a superhero. Well, apparently, somehow the pills got mixed up, and they end up going, Herb Thomas, the guy who was the camera guy, as Soul Man, goes into a phone booth, takes the pill, and there's all this smoke, but he comes out as Superhost. So it's like, wait a minute, we got the wrong pills for this. Superhost was one of the funniest things because the great thing about him was he just didn't care. He talked about people on other stations, but it was never vindictive or anything like that. He just had a good time. You knew the guy was doing it because he wanted to do it. He was having a good time. He was hoping you were having a good time too.
Huh? What? We're rolling? Hi, gang, it's Schlockmeister. Just wanted to say hi and give a special shout out to Superhost. He's one of my all-time favorite horror hosts here from the Cleveland, Ohio area. He's like my patron saint, and I really am happy that Grimm Gorri has decided to do a little tribute to him. I actually got to interview him last year, and he was our special guest of honor, Lifetime Achievement recipient at SchlockCon 1. And also on a personal note, the actor behind the mask, or the red nose, Marty Sullivan, is a great guy, and we really miss him here in Northeast Ohio. Would love to have him come back for a visit. Just throw the old cape on one more time. But in the meantime, we're just going to send you our best wishes. And on that note, let me say thank you to Superhost and thank you to Grimm Gorri, and I hope you guys enjoy this show. Can't wait to see what Grimm has in store for everybody in the Cleveland area and beyond. Bye!
Yeah, man, when I was a kid, I'd wake up on Saturday and I would look forward to Superhost all day long because I was really into movies. I love monster movies, and he'd play a lot of the classic, like Ray Harryhausen and everything, but he used to play the old Howard Hawks' The Thing with James Arness as the monster and stuff. And I remember he played it 1 week, and I watched the whole thing, and there's this one sequence where the thing comes smashing into this room and starts going after everybody, and the room catches on fire, and they didn't have that scene in there. I was kind of like, hey, wait a minute, I remember that scene being so cool, and there it's not there. So like the next week I was watching Superhost, and he actually came on and he said, we had so many complaints that we did not show this classic scene from The Thing, that he actually played that one scene in its entirety the next week. I thought that was really cool. That's almost like speaking to the guy who's into the classic movie monsters and stuff like that. That was something for the fans. Thought that was cool.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. We've had a lot of heroes come and go here in Ohio and in Cleveland in general. But one person that has remained has been Superhost. He's one of my heroes. Gotta love the man. Thank you.
Probably the biggest memory that I have, or the most prominent, would be the Bionic Woman spoofs that they used to do, or the Conway Trucker ones that Marty Sullivan would do. Awesome stuff. Always made me laugh as a kid. And Give Me That Shoe. Give me that shoe! Always made me laugh too. So, love Marty Sullivan.
Hi, this is John Wise from Cleveland, Ohio. I grew up watching Superhost back when I was a kid, and I can recall taking and coming home from school and taking in, watching him sometimes do the prize movie when John Lanigan wouldn't be able to do it. I do believe one time he actually showed up in his Superhost costume to host the prize movie on Channel 43. I had to check into it though. If before I can say for sure. One of the things that does stick out to me is when, you know, we would take in Saturday mornings, everybody would get together, you know, me, the rest of the guys in the neighborhood, and we would, you know, get together and watch, you know, Superhost or on a Godzilla flick or the Three Stooges or anything like that. I mean, he was a staple part of our lives when we were growing up. And without him, there wouldn't have been a whole lot to do on Saturdays other than go outside and play some more. But you kids today wouldn't understand that. And I was trying to think of one of his best skits that, you know, memory-wise, and oddly enough, the one that sticks out over the moronic woman and things such as this is one that he filmed with Big Chuck Sadowski from the Big Chuck and Houlihan show, Big Chuck and Little John show. The one where Big Chuck was bringing him a gift, and I believe Superhost was some kind of sultan or something like that, and Big Chuck brings him a gift wrapped up in this big rug, and he throws the rug out, and there's a beautiful woman there, and Superhost takes and comes over and tells the woman to get off his rug and how much he enjoys the rug, and leaves the beautiful woman there with Big Chuck. That one probably sticks out to me as one of my favorite skits by Superhost. But other than that, I mean, that's my memories, and I want to thank you, Superhost, Marty Sullivan, for being a staple part of our lives and, you know, our childhood. So wherever you are, take care, buddy.
Hi, Rick Edgell here from Canton, Ohio. Moved to Youngstown, Ohio not too long ago. But I was a kid growing up in Canton, Ohio, and if you were in that area, Cleveland area, Akron area, I mean, how great it was to wake up on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning with Soups On. Showed all them great Godzilla flicks, the Japanese flicks, all the horror, sci-fi movies you could dream of. I mean, it was fantastic. It inspired me to build my model kits. Also a big fan of Houlihan and Big Chuck. Later, Big Chuck and Little John show. Another, I mean, awesome show. You have to love it. It's one of a kind. Nothing like Soup, nothing like the Big Chuck shows. I mean, they were fantastic. I wish something like that would come back today. You know, so I want to thank you for your time, and thanks James for all his hard work and trying to preserve this stuff and make it and distribute to Superhost. We appreciate it. Super appreciates it. I talked to him not too long ago, and I hope everyone enjoys it. And you know, any kind of help I can give, my door is always open. Thank you. Bye. And let's remember, let's give Soup a 21-gun salute.
Welcome back. We missed you. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Oh.
We're gonna pretend that there's nothing wrong here.
Look, I'm sorry that I accidentally cut your head off and then accidentally Gorilla Goop glued it on backwards. I guess I'm just having a really bad day.
You're having a bad day? I mean, forget it. What's next? Move on.
Well, I was hoping that we could read some of the fan emails that we recently received.
No, that's ridiculous. You know I can't see anything without my glasses.
Oh, I got this. Here we go, Grimm. Just one sec.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. That's so much better. Do you mind if I start?
Don't mind at all.
Okay, here we go. This first fan email is from Little Gonzo Speck of Sandusky, Ohio. Actually, this is directed toward you, Decay. That's right. It says, Dear Mummy, how I would love to put my...
Grimm, I think that's enough. This is a family-friendly show.
But this is the epitome of fan appreciation, no? I mean...
Okay, Grimm, no. You know what? I've got a good one that I want to read. Okay. The Mummy and the Monkey is my favorite of all the horror host show when I am watching it. I am a big fan. I weighed around 200 pounds. That isn't really big, is it? Anyway, to enhance my viewing enjoyment of your show, I will watch it with the television on. I watch it with my hootenanny, whose little glass eyes light up with excitement when your program comes on. Either that or its reflection from the television screen. Does you show have a cat in it? Oh, we've got some typos in there. That would be nice. All in all, very entertaining show. Looking forward to future episodes and look backwards to previous episodes on YouTube. Your friend and mine, Lawrence Laney Lofton from Shreveport, Louisiana. Oh, well, that was fun and a perfect segue into our exclusive Q&A with Martin Sullivan himself.
Yes, and although we did not have the pleasure of interviewing Martin face-to-face, we were able to get some questions to him via our friend and Monsterage member, Rick Edgel from Youngstown, Ohio. Soup got the questions, sat down in the comfort of his own backyard in Oregon, videotaped the answers, and then sent them to us.
So here it is, all the way from beautiful Oregon, burning questions for Superhost.
That's right, and we'll be back to wrap things up right after this. We gonna fix this? Or?
Oh, yep. I got this.
Let me see, it started, I was doing what they call floor directing for a show called the Big Beat Dance Party, kind of like Dick Clark's American Bandstand. So the studio was full of people. We were having the four lads in to lip sync their famous song, Standing on the Corner. So we built a corner type set. And as floor director, they wanted me to stand in place for each of the four lads so they could adjust the lighting before they got there. So that's what I was doing. And the director, who happened to be one Harry Cooperstein, in the control room, thought I looked kind of uncomfortable out there, I guess. So he's shouting on the headset that my zipper is unzipped. And I was trying to correct this situation and must have looked extremely uncomfortable because I could hear everybody in the control room laughing through the intercom set I had on. And the program manager, one Ted Bays, happened to be in the control room, and he later called me into his office and told me if I came up with an idea for a movie host, maybe they'd put it on the air. So I did, and they did. And it went on the air, I believe, either in 1968 or 69. I'm not quite sure. That was a number of years ago. Guilty as charged. I'm the one who came up with it. But I did consult with a lot of my friends, including one of the engineers from Channel 8, one Don Neumeister. He and I talked about it quite a bit because he worked with Ernie Anderson at Channel 8, and he knew Ernie very well, and I didn't have the same sense of humor that Ernie did, which was kind of bizarre. And when he did Goulardi at Channel 8, I used to watch him with great regularity because he would do strange and wonderful things with the movie. So, well, that was it. I kind of thought about a superhero, but one that wasn't quite all that super. A bumbling superhero, as it were. So, Brooks Bektorski, who wound up being my director on the show, and I went out, got some long johns dyed in blue, and some flaming red material for a cape, and we tried to dye some basketball shorts red, but they didn't take the red, so they wound up kind of pink, and a pair of size 14 kids were my super shoes. So there was the character, Superhost. bumbling with big feet. Oh, let me see. It went from 1968 or 69 to 1989. Oh, that was an album called Musically Mad, but with Bernie Green was the one that produced it, I believe. And the tune was called Clinkerated Chimes. And I think that was picked out for the show by either Harry Cooperstein or Terry Culture, who was the audio man at that time. That was, we called that segment Soup's Civics, and it gave me a chance to vent on things I found particularly disgusting that politicians did, like raising our taxes all the time. And so I did the Soup Civics, and I lit something on fire on the little podium, and called it a burning issue. So it was just to enable me to vent when I found something particularly atrocious. Oh, it's just fine. We were all just workers in the vineyard, as it were. Big Chuck and I were good friends. We still are good friends, I think. I send Christmas cards, and he sends me one. And once they came over to Channel 43, they were doing a commercial or something, and they made off with my phone booth. They just took it. And I think they still have it somewhere. Maybe Chuck's got it with them up at the island there. That's a good question. I think because the public identified with the local guy, and he identified with the community he was in. He would talk about the local sports teams and high schools doing this, that, or the other thing, and public service announcements from the local community. In other words, I think it was just because it was local, and people were interested in what was going on locally. Yeah, I've got a lot of favorites. I used to read science fiction years ago, all of the big authors of Kurt Vonnegut, Van Vogt, Heinlein. My favorite was Richard Matheson. And some of the movies I liked were The Day the Earth Stood Still with Michael Rennie and the Big Robot. And let me see, Forbidden Planet, which was a good space opera kind of film. Little Shop of Horrors, which became a cult classic, and a musical on Broadway, plus a musical movie, secondary movie. Well, anyway, there were all kinds of film. I remember there was a Japanese series of films called Starman, and he was a little bitty superhero with a short cape, just came down about that far, and they would have these big fight scenes with, seems like, hundreds of participants. And one time Starman kicked one of the bad guys up the stairs. Weird. I see movie hosts proliferating sometime because they've got so many reality shows now. I think people will tire of those sooner or later. And movies are always popular. You can always get an audience for some movie or another. And the horror show format is, people just love them. The gorier the better. good question. Well, it would have to be either Jonathan Winters or Sir John Gielgud. I'm kidding, of course. I really have no idea. That's it. Thank you very much for your questions. Bye.
Wow, what an amazing guy! Thanks, Marty, for the years of laughter and entertainment. You truly are super in every way.
Yes, indeed you are, and thank you, Decay, for repairing my head. That's right. Good as new. Woohoo! And say, do you think anyone will ever do a tribute show about the Mummy and the Monkey?
No.
You know, I'm not sure. That would mean someone's actually watching us.
Which brings me to my next point here. If you are watching us and you like the show, or you don't like the show, whatever, send us an email at the address below, and we'll be sure to send you an official Monsterage card.
Yes, Lord! Hey!
That's right, the Mummy and the Monkey's Monsterage, the membership card. If you read the fine print on the bottom, expires when you do. That's right. Send us a little email or something, because we'd love to hear from you. Yes, sir.
Still got that cape, huh? Not giving up on that flying dream?
Well, actually, I've come to my senses, Decay, yes, and I think that it is time for me to abandon all dreams of flying on high like a bird, yes, forever. Here you go. A matter of fact, I'll be using this cape for my new hobby, yes.
Oh, that's great! You know we need you safe and in one piece.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's your new hobby anyway?
Why, it's bullfighting, yes! Woohoo! That's right. All right, Clippy baby, let that bull in here, yes. Yes, we got a bull in the studio. Don't pass out of hand. Oh, here he comes. Oh, that's right. So we'll see you in season 2 of The Mummy and the Monkey. Until then, I'm getting out of here. Woohoo! Ah, sweet revenge. Mwah.
Grimm!